G'day everyone, Del here. How are we all today? Hope everyone's having a really great day. This is chapter 2, if you like, part 2 of that little unboxing from Your Best Deals. I broke it into 2 because I had 4 paintings that come out of that bag that was sent to me for a review, and one of them was really big and heavy, this one, so I've added this little guy as well. So anyway, I'm going to unbox this one today and show you guys. So this is part 2 of that Your Best Deals with the 4 in the pack. So let's get cracking with that, shall we? Alright guys, so this is number 3. Alright, let's open this guy, have a look at him. Oh, did I leave something behind? Yep, all the drills didn't come shooting out then. Okay, so this one's only small. It's adorable though. Look at it, it's so pretty. Wow. Of course, it's a mandala. I love mandalas. They are one of the most fun projects you can do. They are fairly quick. They usually have special drills like this one, and they are a lot of fun to work on, so I grabbed this one as well. This is a very beautiful mandala. It's got lots of little rhinestones. It's got some really nice big special drills you can see going to be in the center and all around. So you're drilling this area, which we'll have a closer look at for the most part, and even though it's partial, it's fairly intense. It's quite a lot of work drilling. You will spend a lot of time on this piece still, so it's really good value. This outer area is printed and it's done with lots of nice ink and a good pour of glue. As you can see, that nice shine poured glue on this one as well. So I might just, because it's just been folded, just relax it a little fraction. And these settle down really well, these paintings. I've had no real issue with the canvases that way. You usually settle down pretty quick. And you can put them under some books, or sometimes I just put them in the folder and they come good by the time you get around to working on them anyway. But if it is your first time painting and that, just sit under some books maybe for a little while, pull back that cover, relax it, and you should be right shortly to go at it. But I have a beautiful mandala that I finished, and I really wish I waited because I've still got some crease lines, and even though I ironed it and everything like that, just on the edges here where I put the tape, it sort of still looks like a little pinch line, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I really think if you can wait till you can straighten them out, it's best. It's best. Okay, so what have I got? Whoa, down we go. So I have a thumbnail up here in the corner, so you can have a look at that. It's very, very dark, but you get the idea of the beautiful purples and the yellowy golden colours flicking through. Is the 30 by 30, because I want to live the 30 by 30 life. It is gorgeous. 30 by 30 is a very fun size, and it works quite well for these mandalas. Drilling field as such is the usual sort of special drill symbols, and these ones look like they're printed quite clear and should be pretty easy to get through and read. Nothing next to each other that's too obviously the same. Where I have had, oh goodness, I don't think I've been focusing very well there. Here we go. I have had red X's and green X's and stuff like that next to each other. It's just a little bit harder to decipher, but this one looks really good. Legend on bottom left and top right this time. And I'll try and show you because it's only got 11 colours. So that's really simple. Really nice, simple, no problems. With little DMC numbers, things across the side there. As you can see, it's got some real basic standard sort of symbols you see on these special drills. Very close up picture. Trying to hold still of the canvas, and it's drill filled. And you do actually have another legend over on the right hand side as well. So there you go. So that is a beautiful piece. I do love how these centers, they come together so nicely with some of these big marquees and rounds. Got all this fine like lacy sort of edging, and then there's all these beautiful big drills. It just comes together so lovely, and you got some really nice colors, so I'm going to show you those in this one as well. Whoops, stop bumping the camera. But before I show you the colors, I'll just quickly show you the kit that came with this one. And it's a single placer. I have my basic cheap plastic tweezers, a little dollop of wax, and a standard green boat. So nothing spectacular about that, but it'll get you point A to point B with your diamond painting. Okay, so it looks like I've got some loose baggies and some of the blue strip packaging for the rhinestones in here. So only 11 colours. We can have a look at those too. If you don't enjoy looking through the drills, I don't mind if you skip it. Each to your own. All I want to do is enjoy the time you're here. So beautiful number one is that I'll go through all the rhinestones, and you've got beautiful silver. They look really sparkly and clean. Oh, this beautiful royal purple, wow. That's so bright and pretty. Got two of them. No, 2 and 3. So that one is different to that one. But those aren't. That's 3 and 3. So a lot of purple rhinestone. And for some gold. So purples and golds. We're looking at a lot of purples and golds. Very, very pretty. Very strong colours there. Can I find this in order? That would probably be great, but I suppose it's not really necessary. What do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. So I have the 4 rhinestones in the strip there. It's up to number 4. So number 5, and you've got these big stickers and everything on the bag, so you can identify them well, is these big round golden facets. They're quite large actually. Very pretty. So number 6 is going to be these big guys. Wow. They're just awesome, aren't they? Big teardrops with AB coating, and they are smooth and they are huge. You can look, I can pretend it's my thumb now. They are large, 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 and they're those big ones through the center. They are beautiful. 7 is going to be this fire orangey marquee colour. Go down the lower part behind the stickers, not much good to me. And they look really clean and pretty and colourful as well. They're all coming in little zip bags, these guys, so that's cool. This is beautiful. Wow. So an AB purple round facet, about 6 mil. Pretty, pretty, pretty. These are really beautiful too. I don't know if they're not next though. Hang on. Trying to get this in order. So next one in order would be this guy here, which is the round and pearlized AB type look. They're very pretty. They look really lovely as well. 10 is going to be our centerpiece. And you get one of these guys, and it's got like a star-shaped printed facet in the middle there. And of course I showed you these guys just briefly before. This is number 11. And it's that like champagne-y teardrop facet. And that's a beautiful drill as well. So purpley goldy colours, a little bit of white, and our little special one just for the centre. Our little diamondy jewel. Fairly pretty, isn't it? Wow. Okay. So that Mandala and its beautiful 11 colours, including lots and lots of special drills. Okay. Alright, let's open up this guy here. Of course, I'm kind of keen. I've been looking at it for the last couple of days saying I've got to do that other unboxing because those other ones were really, really adorable, really. And so having a bit of a look at things there, it just made me go, I'm going to kit up a few from UrBestDeals and do them shortly as well. Some new ones, some from this kit and some of the other ones, some from this kit. Some from some of the kits I showed in these videos, and I think something from previous videos. I'll bring it all back to the channel again, of course. And I've also got my Instagram, so I'm going to try to add a few more of the ones from the unboxings that I'm working on, and just even if they're stage or sections, or maybe it might be a full review in there as well of different things. So check that out. That'll be in the links down below if you'd like to do that. Now this diamond painting, now we're going to focus on this for a minute. It is rather large. You can see it's all rolled up. I had my drills in the center, and it's got quite a pliable, soft, if you can sort of see, it's quite softish type canvas. I think I might have to just go up a tad because, whoops, mind the fingers, sticking the fingers in the road there. And play this one a little bit by ear, and a bit blindly, and see how I go at getting it all into space and shot. So I probably won't get all in one big go, but you know, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. All right, and I think you've seen this image around the place, so have I, and I just went, oh, this is kind of cool. So there we go, ta-da! It's almost all into the frame. Oh goodness. That's pretty darn cool. Just going to move my drills just to that section of the world over there for a moment while I just sort of try and stop it from shining enough for you guys to see. So this is one of those big feather wing diamond paintings. Pretty cool, eh? So it was a bit folded right down the far end there, but you know, that's not going to matter because it's going to flatten out, and it's not overly stiff, so it should settle down quite well. So that's just the back of it there. Some basics. It's been mostly rolled with the drills in the centre. There's not real big fold marks and stuff there. So voila. Absolutely gorgeous. Now this is a 80 by 40 centimetre canvas, so I'm just going to, what did I do with my measuring tape from last time? I'll just measure that real quick and just say, I'm guessing it's the canvas, not the actual image. So I don't know if I'll get this part in shot, but I'll see how I go. So I'm going to measure the canvas, and the actual canvas to canvas edge is 79. So when I bring it back into the image area, I'm going to measure that, and it's going to come to just over 74 centimetres. So 80 by 40 is a bit more like 74 by looks of it. And then when I run it the other way, my canvas is the 40 So therefore when I bring it back in, my image is nearly 35. So there you go. So it's a little bit what you sort of expect. It's not really overly unexpected difference there. So just be mindful of that with the images when you have a look at them. But it does look really cool. Really, really cool. So it's just one of the wings. I didn't get both. Maybe I'll get the other one down the track. I don't know. I just wanted to sort of check them out because they looked really, really cool. Yeah, and so you got a lot of this background. I think it's not as going to be, well, it's going to be some blocking by the looks of it, but not as much as I probably hope. Because it's one of those ones that has a bit of the motley colours. But we'll come down nice and close into the canvas. And we're going to have a look at the canvas and all the other bits and pieces. So I'm going to turn around this way. Hopefully. I don't knock things over. There we go. So I'm just going to try and just straighten it out a little bit and try and show you this thumbnail. Not that it does much, but that is there. And as you can see, that is your size variations. And you can see the drilling field, how clearly printed that is. That's just wonderful. Our legends down the side here. Okay, so my legend table, as you can see, DMC numbers and some really simple letter system for my symbols, etc. And total of 23 colours is in this one. And they look really good. Looking at those symbols, they are really nice and clear. So this is your background, so you can see it's not like going, that's just background. Your feathers and that are down here further. So it's not just blocking it out, it's going to have a lot of texture colour and stuff in that background. It's not just a plain black background, etc. that you might think when you're looking at this image. So I'll see if I can just zoom. Oops, banging the camera. Whoopsie daisy. Alright, so I'll just zoomed in here a little bit so you can have a little closer look at the canvas, symbols, etc. So you do have some blocking, as you can see, but yeah, there's a lot of other little things floating around that background. This part here is the wings, etc. It looks really quite nice. Well, a lot of ink, nicely printed, lots of colour. And on the bottom end, on your right hand side, is another table as well of contents, so like table of drills and symbols. So you see, it's a long canvas, you'll be able to work with it from end to end sort of thing, and just roll it up. If you've got a small space, that you can sometimes just roll the edges up, and that sort of allows you to work on these long paintings in small areas basically, because then you sort of back down to a 30 by 40 sort of size at the top. Let's come back up a bit. Yeah, I think that's focused. So yeah, you can roll up so you only got this much or so exposed, so you can work on it as you go. And you can just sort of usually just roll these up fairly easily and just keep working through it like a big scroll. That's what I found with these longer ones. They're quite good like that. But yeah, I think this is going to be quite good. Well, there we go, it's better. So yeah, you have got a lot of blocking, but yeah, you got these poked in colours of these bees and stuff going through. Usual jargon on the bottom. It is a big, big painting. And it's gonna, I think it will come up really nice. There's so much detail in these feathers, are lovely. You get some of the nice, you know, shapes and textures of the feathers coming through with how they've shaded it. So I think it's going to come up really nice and give it that bit of definition you need between the feathers, so it's not just all big white blur. Quite a big image just for a single, what do you call it, wing. Imagine 2 of these on your wall. Wow. I'm just going to relax that a little bit back, and you can just see the shine of the poured glue there. Got a bit of odour, but it's not too bad. I think it's just when you first open it, it goes away really quick. But yeah, plenty of it, eh? So much glue. So something I've sort of noticed that there's poured glue and quite a good layer of it on these canvas I've got from UrBestDeals. Oops, careful how you lay it down. So yes, this is really nice. And it's hard to explain it, but you know, you get that little bit different. Some of the canvases are very, very stiff. And others are so stiff, but this is in that sort of like, okay, it's a canvas, you can feel it's not a taupoline or anything like that sort of softness, but it's not quite as stiff as some of the other plasticky ones. Oh, that's sort of in between. Has some nice glitter about it as well, so that's nice. I have in there, this is the kit you actually receive as well with that one. It's very basic, honestly. I get a couple of trays by the looks of it. You get 2 trays, a big goop of wax, and 2 pens. So it is a big painting, so they're probably thinking, you know, you might want to do this as a couple or friends group or something and work on it, you know, or you're just going to actually just smash through one of these pens and have to get another one. Whatever the reasoning, you do get 2 boats and 2 pens, so that's pretty cool. But other than all that, it's basic. Now this is the big, and it is a big packet of drills, as you can see, and it has that it has that blue strip, silver blue strip packaging. It has also your DMC numbers as well as your product code on there as well, so it has all that information on the bags to help you kit up. And it's just like, this is huge. Okay? These bags are longer than your standard size. The other ones are about yay big. These are the really big bags as well, which is kind of cool. I kind of like that because, you know, I'd rather have some big bags of one colour or than lots and lots of other smaller ones. So that makes, I don't know, it's just personal preference. It's easier to keep an eye on what you've got, you know, when you're doing inventory or something like that. Okay, let's try and open that up. Now this one is definitely different for me, but I think you'll see what I mean. Wow, this just feels really heavy. This is just a lot of drills. Wow. Okay, so something you'll probably, oh my goodness, go away. So much drills. Let me get in here and try and go through some of these drills with you, because they're going to be some simple colours. There's nothing going to be too exciting. But the thing that is interesting to me right now is the fact that these guys are actually a square. This painting does come in round and square drills, so be mindful when you're selecting the image that you don't end up with squares, as I thought I was getting rounds, but that's cool, I can deal with that. It's also good to review some paintings in squares anyway, because you guys like squares too, so you know, that's got to be part of the game, doesn't it? And this will give you a bit of an idea on what the square drills look like if you prefer them or you like to work with them on certain images. And you can just sort of have a look at what you get in the squares as well from UrBestDeals. And you know what, they might be not bad actually, but we'll see how we go. I do like squares like the finish of the diamond painting. And it seems to work, they work well with a low number of colours. Now that's what I mean by look at that huge bag. Holy crikey. 8. It's jam-packed and it's long. But yeah, I don't see any knobbly bits and stuff too much jumping out at me, but you sort of notice them later on when you're looking through them. And I do sometimes after I finish recording looking at a kit. And I think, oh, I totally missed that. How did I miss that little detail? But they do look reasonably good. And lots of big bags of these colours. That's the same. Yep, 2 of 16. So there's a lot of that one. Oh. 2 16s there, and then another 3 of those. Wow, there's a lot of that 939, that black, not quite black colour. Two of the 17, and they're not small bags either. 18, 19, bit of blues as well. 21, 22, and 23 is like your white colour, which you kind of expected a bit more than that, wouldn't you, with such a big whitey wing? But obviously this sort of colours in those wings as well. But yeah, those are the square drills. We'll see how they go down, huh? You can sort of see some rough edges there. Excuse my nail. Kind of split it, so I'm trying to keep it back together. But yeah, you can sort of see some rough edges in there, but we'll see how they go. Yeah, a few there. Anyway, that is all the colours are there by the looks of it. It's a big one. It's huge. Yeah, that's going to be a real task and a half, isn't it, to take on? But it'll be very pretty. I think it's a lovely image. It'll be interesting to see how it comes across in the squares. I was kind of expecting it to be rounds, but that's cool. So check that out, because when you're ordering, I've obviously picked up on the square one by mistake. And you can, and I think it's a good thing, you know. Well, good for you guys to know that you can get squares, because you know some of you all like working with squares, and that's cool. Alright, so that's pretty much it for that one. This is sort of why I wanted to break this up a little bit, these videos, because I've spent a lot of time just talking about this one because it's so big. Anyway, those are the diamond paintings I've unboxed for UrBestDeals, so I hope you enjoy watching them be unboxed. I was going to say. I hope you enjoy looking through them with me. They are some very different images. They are very pretty, some beautiful colours throughout all those UrBestDeals diamond paintings. This guy here with the big feather is going to look rather interesting and stunning, I think, because it's such a simple image and, you know, on such a big piece of canvas. So that's going to be interesting to see when I get a chance to work on that, what that will look like, especially in square. And the other images I've shown you in the other video, they are really beautiful, and I'm hoping to work up at least one of them soon, and I'll bring those back to the channel. As I said, I've also got my Instagram, which I'm trying to do a few updates, etc., as much as I can on diamond paintings I'm working on at the time, sort of progress photos, if you will, and stuff like that. And yeah, and I might even just write little reviews as well of some of the ones that may or may not make it back to the channel that I'm working on. So check that out. That's all in the description box down below for you guys, so click on all those links and if you'd like to find out more. So I'm just going to say thank you to all my viewers and subscribers. Thank you very much. I hope you're all enjoying my videos, and if you'd like to help me out and hit that like button, that would be much appreciated. And if you wouldn't mind leave a comment, as I said before, just let me know what you think of the I'm wobbling. You can leave a comment down below, either about the video or just to say hi. That's cool. Say good day, and hit that subscription button too if you're new to the channel, or if you've been watching my videos for a bit now and you'd like to see some more. And don't forget that notification button so that you know when I upload. So thank you so much. I'll see you all next time. Until then, be your life beautiful. This is Del signing out, and have a great one, guys. Take care. Enjoy your diamond painting.